They called it a morale structure because nobody wanted to write water park in the death report. I know that sounds ridiculous. A Class 8 world does not care about laughter. Thornwake Basin had boiling rain, glass leaf scrub, insects that nested in breathing filters, and a river that changed direction when the moon rose. We were 60 recruits from the Glass Meridian Cadet House, dropped for a 70-hour survival examination on Vedra 8. Then the Sky receiver died. That was the first thing I lied about. My name is Nal Yareth. I was squad lead because my scores were clean and my nerves looked good on paper. Tamsin Rowe was the only human in our intake, 17, short, brown-skinned, black curls shaved close at one side, always smiling at the wrong time. When the receiver failed, I told the group the Oryuan board was testing discipline. Tamsin looked at the dead signal mast and said, "No, they left us." I hated her for saying it calmly. By the second day, we had 6 fever cases, 2 broken limbs, and 1 missing water drum. Vedra 8 did not attack like a beast. It waited until your thoughts softened. I ordered everyone uphill, away from the water. Tamsin went downhill. I almost marked her absent from the ration list. I want that remembered, not because it flatters me, because she came back carrying 3 torn heat blankets, a coil of conduit, and a grin that made no sense. "We need a slide," she said. Nobody laughed. She built the first chute between 2 blackroot trees, using emergency foil and bent stretcher poles. I thought dehydration had taken her. Then she poured river water through a charcoal mask, sent it down the foil, and caught it in a helmet without touching the glass leeches at the bank. Clean water, moving fast, away from the swarm. That should have changed my mind. It did not. By night, she had made channels, splash basins, pulley ropes, and a ridiculous arch from broken antenna ribs. Recruits too weak to walk could be slid downhill on wet foil toward cooler stone hollows. Fevered cadets stopped clawing at their masks because she made them count turns like children at a festival. "Laugh on the drop," she told them. "Keeps you breathing." I called it undignified. She called it tree-off. The third morning brought the moontide. The river climbed its own banks and came uphill in a black shining wall. I saw it first and froze. All my clean scores disappeared. I could not make a command fit inside my mouth. Tamsin blew a whistle made from a ration cap. Every chute became a spillway. Every basin became a break. The water park took the flood, broke it, turned it, slowed it. Recruits flew through red mist and terror, but landed alive. Then I saw the missing water drum. She had tied it at the highest tree with reflective foil around it, spinning in the tide wind like a beacon. Not stolen. Prepared. The rescue skiff arrived 40 minutes later from Kestrelmore Station. The instructors came down angry, then quiet, because all 60 of us were sitting in the cooling pool beneath a crooked sign Tamsin had scratched into bark. "Welcome to Rose Rapids." I expected her to boast. Humans usually do, in our training films. Instead, she sat beside Vay Pell, the smallest recruit, and held his head above water until the medic reached him. Her lips were blue. Her hands shook so badly the medic had to cut the rope from her fingers. Later, I learned why she knew floods. On Earth, her brother died in one. She had been 8. She built toy dams afterward, over and over, in kitchen sinks, gutters, rain drains, anywhere water would listen. So no, the Deathworld girl did not build a water park because humans are fearless. She built it because fear had already taken someone from her, and she refused to let it take 60 more. The Oryuan board banned abandonment trials after Vedra 8. They called Tamsin's structure an adaptive hydraulic survival system. I still call it a water park. I keep the ration cap whistle on my desk. Sometimes cadets ask why. I tell them discipline matters. Then, if they stay long enough, I tell them the truth. The best survival order I ever saw was a human girl smiling at a flood and shouting, "Again, but together this time."